Hey guys, just trying to do a better job of being transparent and sharing, what I do day in and day out, and how I aim to help businesses, look better, feel better, reach the right customers, find pride and worth, and just really have abundance in their business. So, Tony and Sons came to us. This was their old logo. And through opaque screen printing, they came and were looking for a redesign of their logo, something that looked good on shirts and that they could be proud of. And so now what we're looking at doing is now we've got the new logo that they've implemented and have been using on social media. And now we are moving into doing a redesign of the website, or putting a website together, something that's going to show off the professionalism. And then the next step is really creating a workflow to show and document, what they do day in and day out as far as framing goes, from commercial to residential. They're doing some really cool projects. And currently, the only people that know about that is them and their customers. So how do we share this with the world, and really create an experience that has people choose them more often for their construction and framing projects? Currently, just like most business owners that do extraordinary work, the majority of their business is coming word of mouth. So, having a website that backs up that word of mouth and helps convert, visitors that do come to the website and are, researching them and other competitors, we want to make sure that we capture that visit and turn it into a, potential lead, and then, a lifelong customer. So with Tony and Sons, what we're doing is creating, a modern look and feel, something that's going to tell the story about framing and what you can count on, with working with these guys. They're family owned, and they stand by their work, and it's kind of like the words their bond type of thing. So what we've got going on here is, we've got experience, our crew, see what we've been building, and then all of our capabilities. We've got a navigation that's going to drop down and let you access those parts as well. So just quick and easy. The other thing about this too is it's going to look great on, whatever device it is that you're, scaling this down to. So if it's over here on a cell phone, we're going to scroll and scale perfectly for mobile devices. CSS animation, creating hovers and effects, again, keeping people on site, engaging, creating interest to browse more. Here, as we scroll down, a little bit more of our capabilities. The way that we build websites is, you'll notice that, I use these images over and over and over again here. These are just some stock images. What we'll do eventually is either have the client provide photos of their crew and photos of their projects, or we'll send a photographer out with a drone or GoPro cameras, high definition photography, to make sure that we're just really capturing crisp and clean images, like this stock photographer did here. So these photos are completely doable for your company and your brand, with the right photography. As we scroll down, we got quick little entry points here. So, again, viewing the projects, a quick little testimonial. Right now they're all saying view projects. We'll change up the tabs of those, but we're going to have reviews showing off the retail, showing off, stairways, custom staircases when it comes to framing, social media connecting, getting started with a project, right? So, and then, eventually we'll link or take away, different social icons down here. And then we'll also be adding in, an Instagram feed, some different automated ways to share our daily work, or just what's happening here with the company. So those will be implemented shortly. But, we craft experiences. So if we open up the experience page, we build in experiences and structures. Again, I'm using the same photos, right? So these will be swapped out eventually. But when we first do the presentation of the look, the feel, and the layout and the flow, we break these things down such that we can show the customer, hey, we're going to need to fill in some of these blanks. Our crew members, So with the crew, we'll eventually have, I got Freddie Framer, Patty Cakes, Calvin Hobbs, and Joe Montana, right? But eventually these will click open. You'll get to see a nice little bio about Patty Cakes and finding out, we could put social icons or contact information in here, but this is a great way to show off the team. So those will be replaced with professional photography. And then the other thing that we're doing is with what we've been building, we'll have a series of portfolio items here that we'll be able to switch around and flip around here. Now, again, I haven't put any projects in there. These won't talk about stairways, but I'll change up the categories, and this might be, retail, staircases, entryways, multifamily, right? So we'll have those be able to be sortable, as well as, performance. So the inner page layouts are going to stay similar. So with performance here, we might talk about the types of equipment or technologies that are used, specific site surveying, information that, shows that we're innovative and use the latest tech and bring in new school technology to, old school craftsmanship. And then, we've got the start a project page, a nice clean way to fill out your information, submit a form, and request a quote. The other thing that we're integrating here within our forms is this form will actually be synced up with a email marketing client. So for every contact form that somebody submits looking for a request or an inquiry, it's also going to add them to a new leads list within MailChimp or Constant Contact or whatever email client that we choose to use, that will then start sending a series of emails to these customers, right? So a lot of times what will happen is people be looking for an estimate or looking for contractors. They come to a website, they're interested, they may fill out a form, but then they forget who they filled a form out with, right? They may be getting 4 or 5 bids. So by doing the MailChimp, we're able to remarket and retarget those leads, touch on them, ask them if there's any questions that we can further with them. And then down the road, what we'll do is set up conditional logics where, say a customer responds to a certain email or a lead becomes a customer. Now they get moved into another drip campaign that starts delivering a different message. Again, increasing the value of a customer throughout the year, rather than leaving money or leaving opportunities sitting on the table, or having inquiries that come through that never fulfill or never become actual paying customers. This is a great way to make an impact and a difference on that. So just wanted to share a little bit about the thought process and the flow when we're redesigning a new website and how we want it to look and feel for the end user and the customer. So again, if you've got a business and your website isn't something that when you're handing your business card out, you're excited for that potential lead to come check you out, I encourage you to have a consultation call with me. Take about 20 or 30 minutes. We'll discuss, what it is that you love about, your business and what you do, what your customers love about working with you. And let's figure out a way that we can share your story and your content and the work that you do or the products that you provide. And let's just really start, sharing yourself with the world and with the community. So again, my name's Adam Alson. I design for MyFace Local. You can reach me at 360-721-7554. And I'd love to talk to you, about what's possible for you and your business.